Once upon a time, in the small town of Hollowbrook, there stood an old abandoned house. Locals whispered tales of its dark history, claiming that it was haunted by the spirits of its former inhabitants. Few dared to venture near, but one brave soul, named Emily, decided to investigate the legends and document her findings. Armed with her camera and a heart full of curiosity, Emily stepped into the eerie atmosphere of Hollowbrook House. The air was thick with an unsettling silence as she cautiously explored the creaking hallways and shadowy rooms. The walls seemed to whisper secrets, and every step echoed like a distant scream. As Emily reached the upper floor, she noticed a door slightly ajar. Her pulse quickened as she pushed it open, revealing a room frozen in time. Dust-covered furniture stood as a reminder of forgotten lives, while tattered curtains danced with an invisible breeze. The air grew colder, and Emily shivered as an unsettling presence seemed to fill the room. Intrigued yet unnerved, Emily continued her exploration. Descending into the basement, she found herself surrounded by darkness. The faint flicker of her lantern barely penetrated the black void. Strange whispers echoed in her ears, and a sense of dread enveloped her. Suddenly, a chilling gust of wind blew out her light, leaving her engulfed in pitch blackness. Heart-pounding, Emily fumbled for her phone, using its feeble light to navigate through the labyrinthine basement. She couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, and her every breath echoed in her ears. Just as she was about to give in to panic, a faint glow caught her attention from a distant corner. Approaching cautiously, Emily discovered an old mirror standing alone in the dim light. Its surface was cracked and weathered, reflecting a distorted image of her own trembling figure. But as she stared into the mirror, horror struck her. The reflection began to contort, revealing a twisted, malevolent face staring back at her. Terrified, Emily stumbled backward, desperately seeking an escape. But the basement seemed to have transformed, its walls shifting and closing in around her. Every step she took only led her deeper into the labyrinth, with no exit in sight. Whispers turned into sinister laughter, and the air grew heavy with an otherworldly presence. Just when Emily had lost all hope, she stumbled upon a hidden door. With trembling hands, she pushed it open, revealing the blinding light of the outside world. Gasping for breath, she emerged from Hollowbrook House, vowing never to return. Back in the safety of her editing room, Emily reviewed the footage captured inside Hollowbrook House. To her surprise, the mirror was nowhere to be found. The twisted face that had haunted her was now just a chilling memory. Or so she thought. As she finished watching the video, a chilling voice whispered from behind her, "You can run, but you can never escape the haunting of Hollowbrook House."